Subscribe now. EU debates.
Now, you can't put everything on the same level. On one hand, the Mexico agreement for modernization updating, or the updating of the association agreement with Chile, or the one with Mercosur. The first two are updates. These are things that have been working for about 20 years, that have worked very well, but that need modernization, adaptation. Things were very different 20 years ago. In the case of Mercosur, though, it's a new agreement that doesn't exist yet that we're talking about. And it affects many countries at the same time, not just one. It's not just bilateral, therefore. And it contains a number of complications, evident ones, when it comes to, for instance, environmental and other concerns. We're going to focus on trying to kick off the ratification process for the agreement with Mexico. It's possible that some countries may wish to have some caveats on this or that, but nobody today said anything that could lead us to believe that in any way there's an actual objection by a member state to going forward on that. So it's more about procedures and about how we get through the ratification process. Having said that, procedure matters cannot go on stalling the process for much longer. On Chile, it's slightly different again. Chile is about to have a constitutional referendum in September. Everything depends on what happens there. It's a tryst for the citizens to take, and we'll have to wait and see what happens and then move on before the end of the year, because then it's going to be 20 years since the original agreement was signed, but we'll still have to wait to see. On Mercosur, as I said, it's a wee bit more complicated. There was an agreement in 2019, which now has to be adapted with environmental concern in particular. This will require some technical work, and that will be of some importance. I can't, in a few words, talk about everything that underpins our strategy, or indeed our desire to boost our partnership with Latin America and the Caribbean. After all, we're talking about a whole continent, not just one country, so I can't sum all of that up. But for many years now, China has been growing their role in the region. They're now the main trade partner for most countries in Latin America and the Caribbean. We as Europeans have to be aware, and in particular be aware that nature bores a vacuum, and we have to be more active. We have been very active in terms to investment, but not so much in political terms. The ministers have agreed today we have to do more, be more present, and talk about things like digital divide, combating inequality, but also environmental issues and all the other issues that have to do with the economic growth of this very important region. Europe has to be more present, and I can personally assure you that I will do everything in my power to that end. Thank you.
Use the mic on the right or on the left.